It is a Monday, June 17th, and I'm Chris Allen here on the Sam channel, Facebook, YouTube, Instagram, and X, all sponsored by Ace Hardware Marketplace. Well, yesterday, let me tell you the numbers. I don't know if I want to tell you the numbers because it's it's the choking kind, as one of the songs once said. 97 was our official high temperature in Bowling Green yesterday, marking it or making it the hottest day of the year so far. But it was not a record. The record stands at 102, 101, 101 or 102. I should have written it down, but I didn't write it down because I thought, okay, it's not a record, but it was awful hot, as we said it would be. That 97, 10 degrees above where we're supposed to be normally, 87. So we're going to surpass that again today. We're looking at mid 90s, even though we've got a lot of clouds right now, and it looks like it wants to rain. On the Plano cam, you can see a little bit of morning sun and a few clouds here and there. We still might get a shower or two today, like we did yesterday. Not everybody got rained on. I got rained on here in Plano. It came down pretty good for a few minutes, and then it was gone, and then it just left us in a steam bath. I mean, it was suffocating. It was even worse than before the rain hit. I mean, it was nasty. So some of those may pop up again today. There's plenty of available moisture, and that's why it feels so thick. The air is so thick and full of moisture. But sometimes that moisture prevents us from getting any storms because it's more elevated than it is surface-based. But we could, in turn, get a storm or two popping up today. There you see the AAA Systems live cam from downtown Bowling Green with some morning sun and those same clouds. So today, pretty much anywhere, anytime, there could be a shower or thunderstorm that pops up. And if you do happen to be underneath one of those storms, then it could pour down pretty good. And, you know, you could get, even though the rain chance is about 20-30%, if it rains on you, it's 100%. That 20 to 30% chance considers the entire area. So 2 out of 10 of you, or maybe 3 out of 10 of you, will get rained on today. The rest, the majority, won't see a thing. That's how that works. But when it does rain, it could rain hard for about 5 minutes, 10 minutes, and then it's over. Yesterday, we also had a big power outage. It affected us here in Plano, Three Springs, Alvaton, parts of Scottsville Road. And we were out for about maybe an hour, not quite an hour, but it got restored pretty quickly. And I was thinking, golly, here we go. How long is this going to last? You know, air conditioner stops where everything stops working, but mainly your air conditioner. And even if you've got fans going, whoo, brutal, but it came back on. Thank the Lord. And everybody's okay. Okay, let's go on now to, I want to show you the heat risk. This is a new feature that the National Weather Service has put together starting this year, which shows the potential for the highest heat in a particular area of the country. I've got it zoomed in on Bowling Green in southern Kentucky, and you see orange and red. The red areas, let me just kind of scroll down here so you can see what all this means. So the yellow, you see different splotchy yellows, that's minor heat effects. Orange means a moderate threat for heat and the impact being those individuals that are sensitive to heat and those without effective cooling or effective or adequate hydration. But the red means major heat impact. Um, some of you will, just be extra sensitive to this, and it could cause some heat sickness and heat stroke. The purple or magenta is extreme. Now, we don't have the level 4 here, but we do have, as you can see, level 3 for today across southern Kentucky. So, yeah, the heat is on, as the song says, and it's going to be like this all week, and maybe into the weekend and next week. From everything I'm seeing, it is going to be quite impactful. So if you're sensitive to heat, you're not used to the heat, or you're not getting adequate hydration, you're not drinking plenty of water and things like that, this is bad for you. Don't even try to go outside. If you suffer from respiratory issues, don't even go out there. It's going to be that kind of it's already that way. That's the problem already. Now, the clouds are keeping the heat down a little bit right now, but, how long is that going to last? It's going to be occasional clouds today and maybe a pop-up shower, but don't count on that. In fact, here's a look at radar where you can see that everything's pretty quiet around us, even though it looks like it wants to rain. The nearest rain is at the tip of the land between the lakes, down toward Jackson, Tennessee, and Memphis, northern Mississippi, Alabama. Now, some of this may want to try to swing up our way, but like yesterday, it was all sunny and everything. Then we had those little pop-up showers. That could happen again today across the area. Here's a look at satellite, and you can see in high definition some of those patchy clouds that are over Bowling Green right now. And then you see the activity that's down further southwest. I don't see much in the way of lightning down there, but any storms that pop up today, like yesterday, could contain some lightning, therefore thunder, and also heavy rain, and maybe a brief gust of wind when that rain is coming down hard. And it'll come down hard if you happen to get one of those storms. Yes, we did lose power in Plano yesterday. With that, I'm assuming, and I did not get a report or a follow-up, but there was about 10,000 of us without power. I'm not sure if it was, because TVA said, we've hit a threshold for, wattage or usage. It could have been that. Listen, when it gets this hot, that is really draining on those power stations and the power grid, and you could lose power anytime. So be aware of that. It's almost like in the wintertime when it snows or ice and it gets very cold, we lose power. Same thing can happen. The opposite thing can happen in the summertime. With the summer heat, we get too many people trying to run too many things and air conditioners and fans and all that stuff. And you would think there's enough electricity, but it puts a drain and a strain on the power grid. And for a little bit, the power goes off and then it comes back. I don't know that's what happened yesterday, but I thought immediately that's probably what happened. Excuse me. We'll try to, in the news department today, we'll try to find out what that was. I mean, it could have been a squirrel or some kind of critter, varmint. Who knows? Okay. Here's a look at temperatures right now. Golly, at 7:45 on your Monday morning, we're already in the upper 70s, approaching 80. In fact, it's 80 in Columbia, 81 in Russell Springs, Jamestown area, and then down in Monticello, it's almost 81. The clouds right now, right here, that's why it's warmer to the east and warmer to the west. We have clouds over us right now, and that's holding the temperatures down. into the upper 70s, but it's 80s back to the west. Let's look at how much rain we picked up. And it's not a lot. The highest rainfall yesterday was a little over a quarter inch there in Elkton in Todd County. We picked up 700ths at the Corvette plant yesterday, but the Ag Expo Center didn't pick up a thing. And I'm not too far from there, but it was just very spotty showers. And so it would hit in one place and not hit in another. So that's why you see that. Let's look at dew points. I'm afraid to even, yeah. Dew points are in the 70s everywhere. That is maximum moisture in the air. Ugh. Winds, not much. South wind at 5 to maybe 10. A breeze from time to time, especially west from the south. 10 to 12 to 13. That's a good little breeze, but it's just blowing the hot air and the moisture around, and it just feels yucky. I'm sorry. I know I go on about it, but I am just not a summer heat and humidity person. If it was just heat without the humidity, then I'd be okay. But I'm not okay with this. I already want fall to come around. I know, you summer lovers, I hate you. I love you, but I hate you because you're like, yeah, bring it on, man. And I'm like, no, please spare me. Okay, here's a look at the model blender. 90s across the board until we get into next Thursday. But even then, it's upper 80s. Look at all that. Ugh. 94, 96, 97. Might throw in a 98 there on Friday. Whew. Nasty. And the humidity is going to be relentless. Will there be a chance of rain? Yes, but not much of one. I'm not seeing like big chances of rain in there. These would be those little spotty showers that, pop up with the heat of the day in the afternoon, like yesterday. We'll probably have that again today. It's not going to be every day though, but some days when it's right, when it's just right, it'll happen. All right, let's take a look at the maps. Here we go. And it's messing with my sinuses too. Here's the current map. You can see that we've got high pressure in control. And yes, we do pop in the possibility of a shower or a thunderstorm this afternoon. But it's only going to make matters worse. It's not going to be a cooling, refreshing shower. These are going to be the kind that just make it like a steam bath, like a sauna, like a jacuzzi. Jacuzzis feel good when you get in them, but when it's just the boiling steam and heat, ugh. Here we go into tonight. Most of these will fade away after dark. We lose the daytime heating. There's not much left. Here's overnight. Here's tomorrow morning. Still maybe something in the air to pop up a shower or storm, but the rain chances and the coverage small. But if you happen to get underneath one of those, it could pour down on you really good. Here's tomorrow night into early Wednesday morning, then into Thursday, then into Friday. Look at how strong that high pressure is. Here's Saturday. Here's Sunday. Now, Sunday, we may begin to see more shower activity, not because of this front back here necessarily, but because the high pressure ridge will move a little further south and east, allowing that Gulf of Mexico moisture to come streaming in, and you may get a shower or thunderstorm later in the afternoon and early evening. But if you're looking for a good soaking rain like we had a few weeks ago, It's not going to happen. Not anytime soon. So it is what it is. Have some alternative measures for cooling. Maybe buy you one of those battery powered, they make them now, or USB powered little fans. You just plug them into, you could plug them into your phone, or you could plug them into your iPad. You know, as long as your iPad or phone has some power, you can plug that fan right into that and it'll at least cool you down a little bit. At least today in this modern age, we have alternatives to just electrical power, heat and heat and cooling. We have other ways to do that. Get you some wet rags and just put it on you, and drink plenty of water. Don't drink any other beverages to get cool. Water. And just take it easy. All right, you guys, good morning in the chat box. Gail, Gregory, Rod, Jock, Allison, Shannon, Eric, thank you all for watching on this Monday morning. Take care. God bless you, and I'll see you tonight at 5, 6, and 10